Hey everyone, welcome to our Q&A.
Alright, these are the questions that you guys sent us on Twitter using the hashtag ASKINSTALOK. Alright, to start this off, Cameron Yang asks, how old are each of you guys? Well, I'm currently 22.
I'm 22.
You were 4?
Jelly asks, how and when did you guys meet? I met Chris first in kindergarten.
First day.
The first day.
I remember it vividly for some reason.
I don't remember.
I can remember stuff like this, but I can't remember it from my wallet. Anyway,
tell them what happened.
Okay, this is what happened, Tony. First day, we were picking up our name cards from the wall, and then, I don't know, I was like bumped into, not like bump into, but you talked to me or something, and you ripped your name card up. You don't remember that?
No.
You don't remember that?
Why did I rip it?
I don't know, you ripped it, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever. And then we became friends after that.
Either way, we met in kindergarten. We had practically every class together for like all of schooling, basically, give or take. So we knew each other since then, and then...
when did I come in?
We picked up this little stray, like, around 8th grade.
And we definitely didn't start hanging out more until high school.
Yeah.
And ever since then, we've been pretty close.
Oh, me and Patty used to play guitar all the time in high school.
Yep.
I remember that.
Right before, every time before
PE.
7:45 in the morning. Yeah.
We used to that early.
Our next question.
No one asked, who had the idea of starting Instalok and how did you guys meet?
Alright, I'll take this one. So to start off, we first, like I said from the previous question, we've known each other. We actually used to play music together in high school, and we had just all been playing League at this time, and I always had this idea of doing something music related with YouTube, but we never had a chance to pursue it. And one day we were all hanging out, I think we were playing the Wii or something, just one night, and I had this idea to do like a parody or something that wouldn't be too hard as like an original song, and something that people could find a lot like funny or whatever. So that night we actually sat down and wrote the lyrics to our first video, AP Shaco Pentakill.
I forgot to mention that. He got the idea when he was in the bathroom.
That's true, I did.
You just hear him in the bathroom like, I got an idea.
Yeah.
I come out with a light right on my head.
Yeah, light bulb on your head, finger in the air.
Alright, Strider asks, what would you do with $1 million? I'm gonna start off this question. If it was me, I would definitely probably save it. I mean, I'm honestly the guy who if I were to get a large sum of money like that, I would save it and maybe give some to like my family who needs it or whatever, but I would save a large majority of it. Go ahead, Tony.
I would build a house, a mansion, not a house.
Okay.
I would have a huge front yard, a huge driveway, and probably like 15 rooms or something. And the rest would probably, I mean, I don't know how much a mansion would be, but if I had leftover, probably just buy it, or I'd probably save it.
I would buy everybody a car.
Wow!
Not everybody.
Every fan.
Not, okay,
Gonna take a car.
Gonna take the back. I'd give like, my mom like a Lambo.
Wow, okay.
I'd give Miriam a Lambo.
Okay.
My grandma a Lambo. She can't even drive, but I'll give her a Lambo. She like, put it in the backyard or something and put plants on top of it.
Abaddon asks, what rank are all of you guys and how long did it take you to get there?
I have not played ranked yet this season, but last season I made it to gold.
How long did it take you to get there?
I believe it was like 40 games, and I don't know, over the course maybe of like 2 months.
I recently got Diamond this season, or Diamond 5. It took me 20 to 30 games. I got placed in Plat 1, so it was pretty easy to make the transition.
Last season I was gold 4. I didn't do that great in placements, but at least I got gold 5. I played a lot for like 2 weeks, and I got to gold 3 right now, and then haven't had time to play. But I want to make it like plat. Make it to plat like. Travis Williams asks, how do you choose what songs to parody? Can we make requests? And if so, how? We usually choose songs we like or have an idea for. I'm just like driving in the car, listening to the radio, like top 40 or whatever. And then I like change the words, like it almost sounds like this. Sometimes we have like Instalok, you know, like writer's block, but for us, the ideas that come naturally, you still have to sit down and expand on it because it's like 3 minutes.
I was gonna add on that we do sometimes if we don't have a song that we know that we're gonna do, we just go through like the top charts and go through and determine if we can find an idea from those. And if we don't like those, sometimes we just go maybe a little bit farther back to do a popular song that was maybe popular a couple months ago.
Cause like we like making parodies of songs like you guys recognize, like familiar songs. Like, oh, I heard this song. When you hear it on the radio, you like think of our lyrics. Like, I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. How can they make requests?
You can comment on our videos, tweet at us, anything to get our attention. We read a lot of the comments and tweets, so if a lot of people want a certain song, then we'll see that and we will give it a go.
Alright, Alexa Karad asks, what are all of your favorite champions? I would say my favorite champion that I always love to go back and play is Kennen.
I like Brand and Viz. I'm not sure which is my favorite, but they both have their qualities that I like.
Favorite champions are Pulsefire Ezreal and TPA Ezreal. Those are my two favorite champions. I use TPA more because the autos are smoother.
Islam asks, how long does it take to make a new song? It takes anywhere from maybe 4 to 6 days minimum. In the beginning we were busting them out because it was fresh, new, and we had a lot of ideas, but now we want to please you guys. We don't want to just like rush anything, so.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely, since there's a lot more people watching our stuff now, we want to spend the time to make sure that the lyrics are up to a par and stuff like that, rather than just spitting them out. I don't know what word to use there.
Hardest part is the idea.
Yeah, to get that initial idea, once you get that.
And lyrics.
But like the video recording, like, yeah, it takes a lot of time, but it's a bit easier because we know, like, we can see the progress. Like the lyrics, like we have to, like, if we get a block, it's just like, how do we work around it? Maddie Seek asks, this one's tough. What does Timo say?
Alright, Gax Nista asks, since when were you interested in League of Legends, and did anybody interest you in it?
Well, I think it was, I can't remember what year, maybe like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I was playing WoW at the time. Patrick was like playing League, and so was my other friend, and he always like tried to get me into it. He actually downloaded it on my computer, but I never played it until like one day. I was playing WoW, it's hard to switch games, like when you're so invested in one. But one night he brought his laptop, and it was like, let's just play this. And then we played the tutorial. I didn't like it at first, because everything is weird. It's like, I can't jump, you know, what is this? Like,
it was our first MOBA.
I remember my first game I was playing Soraka, I was like, oh, she heals, maybe I can play like a paladin. So I bought a Doran's Blade, so I thought like a little bit of offense, and then healing, I'll be like unkillable.
Yeah.
Later on, I just want to get better because everyone's playing it, and you know, I'm hooked now.
I think I played maybe a year after these two started playing. Technically, I played first because my brother played Season 1. It was October of 2010. I played for like a whole day with him on my laptop in his room, and it was like kind of fun, but I was invested in another game called Grand Chase at the time. I played that for a few years, but everyone else was playing League, and I just clung to it until eventually, like, I just wanted to play a game with all my friends, and not many of my friends played the other game I was playing, so I switched over.
He really hated it at first.
Yeah.
Like, he would like talk all this smack about like when we played League. There's this time where Tony played more than anyone I've ever seen.
Yep.
He woke up, he played. I don't remember, but like, you played so much. And like, look at him, he's dying now, like it works.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah,
Practice, you get better.
For me, it was definitely like the same time as Chris. We were both playing WoW, as he said, but like we downloaded it one night, but we never played it. And then one of my other friends from WoW played it, and then eventually I got Chris into it, and then...
Kyle Bullock asks, what musical training did you previously go through before Instalok? You probably all started playing instruments early on. For me, I think it was 5th or 6th grade.
He was the first.
Probably 5th.
I mean, I played flute for a week when
I played
I was
sax in 4th, if you count that.
Yeah, I was like in 4th grade. I was like, they were like, this is the hardest instrument. And I was like, I want to get it. And then I gave up because it was too hard. I couldn't keep up with everybody because everyone took lessons.
I actually couldn't keep up with everybody either playing saxophone.
Everyone took
I fell behind,
lessons.
yeah.
So I guess the real instruments that we started playing was obviously guitar. I started playing, I think, 5th grade. I got a $30 guitar from Toys R Us, and I was really motivated. I remember specifically, I went to this Mexican place to eat with my family. There was a guitar store right next to it.
And I can't remember our first time we had.
I don't know why I remember it. It was very motivating, and I don't know why, but I wasn't even that into music, so I don't know why this was so interesting. But I went into the guitar store. I thought all the guitar accessories were fascinating. I remember they had this pick section, a bunch of picks lined up, all these different sizes and colors and stuff, and I actually bought a pick, even though I didn't even have a guitar, but I thought it was really cool. It had a quarter on me, and I was like, man, this is basically...
I'm basically a musician.
Yeah, I'm basically a musician, so...
One piece of the puzzle.
It's kind of like a sign to just like, this is my motivation to play guitar, even though I didn't have a guitar. I taught myself in my bedroom practically every day, and then I think Chris started playing.
And my mom bought me a guitar. And then I wanted to play drums at first because I was like, oh, Tony has guitar. I don't know if like Tony, I'm gonna play drums or something. He got me a guitar. I remember calling Tony, asking him how to play like something. Like my first song was like Smoke on Water, and he was like, yeah, alright, 0. I'm like, wait, what?
What musical training did we have? We started recording in our own little band in high school. I think I was a junior, maybe? Well, first we started going to his house.
Yeah.
And we would spend the night, we would literally spend all night recording. I practically didn't do anything. Yeah. Patrick had a recording software called FL Studio. He learned how to do all the recording stuff, and then he would sing and whatnot. I would just play some instruments every so often.
I would just like show him like, guys, check out this chorus I just wrote.
Yeah, Chris wrote a lot of songs back in the day, like all the time. So we had a lot of material to work off of.
He's like, what are you gonna do in class?
Yeah.
Learn? No, you're gonna write songs.
All of us were extremely motivated, and like it was just like our complete passion. Eventually, we moved over to Chris's house.
Yeah, my garage.
Yeah, his garage, and we literally spent probably every day of the summer, every day and night. We would always save to pitch in for new equipment because our recordings were getting better, and somewhere along the line I actually picked up the recording. I don't remember how or why. I started getting really like interested in the whole recording process, so I started helping Patrick, and eventually I just like kind of took over.
Yep.
And then Patrick started having a bigger role in the singing parts because in the beginning it was basically all Chris.
I found CDs of like our old songs. I don't know, my voice sounded weird and really bad singing.
Yeah,
it was a learning experience.
We all learned a lot throughout the process. I got way better at recording throughout the whole process. He got better at singing, better just in songwriting, everything, producing. But we literally did this probably for like 2 straight years.
We started off at the bottom.
Very bottom.
I'm not quoting Drake or anything. I'm not gonna say we're at the top.
We're the leader fish.
But every day we just practice and record, write songs, and eventually we came here like, yes, we want to improve more, like, we'll never stop.
Yeah, we still
moving forward every night, right? We wrote about it, sang
moving
about
forward.
A lot of things got in the way when we grew up, like just, you know, adult problems. We stopped for maybe a year, maybe longer, and then that's when the whole Instalok thing happened. We got together.
League actually brought us back together.
Yeah, League literally brought us back together.
Eric Adolphson asks, will you have an event where we can play with you?
Patrick?
Somebody help!
Yes, we do like to play with you guys, and the way we do that is when we stream on Twitch. Now, we haven't done it in a while because we've been pretty busy ourselves, but
songs for you guys.
yeah, but we're gonna be looking to streaming soon because we haven't been. The way you can make sure you can play with us is by following us on Twitch. We have the URL probably in this description.
Thank you for sending in all of your questions on Twitter. I hope you liked our answers. Hope they weren't too boring or anything.
Yeah, I mean, if they're boring, they wouldn't be at this point at the end of the video.
Very true.
Thank you guys for sticking it through.
Yeah.
Oh, we just blabber our mouths about.
Yeah.
I don't know what we talked about, but we'll definitely do one of these later on.
Yeah.
When there's more questions to be asked and stuff. For now, until next time.
Bye.
Bye.